trying to step out of the groove. Hey, this fender's warm up here by that exhaust.
Yeah, couldn't you have a white car?
So this time on the Power Shift, we take the Dart to Irwindale Raceway on Sunday, May 19th for the Mopar versus the World. I am not ready, and it's 2 days from now. 2 days, 1 day. It's 1 day. I have tomorrow to get this thing into shape. So, the genius that I am, I left this wire hanging because it is normally tethered down here, and then I zip tie it to the chassis. Well, when we undid it, I undid it. So therefore, it touched the header, but remarkably, it only burned the sheath. That is incredible. It did not damage one wire. I don't know if it's any good anymore because this is all shielded. But at least it didn't touch the ground, something that shouldn't have been, and then you end up with, you know, like internal ECU problems. But this is what I've got going on so far, is I have undone the J2A harness, which is this guy right here. This is the right O2 sensor, like pre-made harness. And now I need to figure out what exactly is going on here. So the original, the left side, which is this one, was originally plugged in, and it stopped working. I replaced the O2 sensor, and it still didn't work. So then I put a new sensor, didn't work. I plugged in the right side, it did work. Well, now it isn't, that one doesn't work either. So I'm not sure what problem I'm chasing, but I'm gonna have to test the pins and see what's going on. All right, after much messing around with this thing, I'm able to get it into closed loop. It's right there. My AFR right is reading. My AFR right is reading 13.5 right now. I had to do a bunch of, the left is still dead. Both O2 sensors are heating, which I thought was the problem, but it turns out it's not. But anyways, I had to go in this table and really make some adjustments. I noticed when it was on low boost or no boost, which is right about here, I think super rich until it gets up here. Anyways, all this driving was super rich, so I leaned it out a bunch. And now it's happy. It's idling really good. It's very responsive. All right. Okay. And there you have it. I do believe that is a solid move in the right direction, which is really good. And we can now clean the car up, put it back in the trailer, and go make some licks. I probably should take a look at a couple of things, but other than that, we're good to go.
Hey, this is a first here for, you know, all this stuff with the power shift. We've got 7:59 on the clock, and Chris
That's
is
right, we're about to cross the finish line.
1 minute early. It's usually 1 minute before 9 o'clock when he shows up for the 8 o'clock opening. So, you know, hey, everything's an improvement.
Hey, you know what?
We'll hand him this one.
Good things are worth the wait.
Right, well, yeah. It's been, 30 years now.
Yes, I am on time.
Right.
I'll take it. I was early.
So we have a renowned Thompson time schedule.
Yes.
which usually requires 90 minutes of advance notice for Chris. Just so everybody's informed. Talk to you later.
All right, this time on the Power Shift, we're here at Irwindale for Mopar versus the World. Essentially, it's the same as it was at Vegas. We're going to try a couple of things. I did some computer work, got the O2 sensor to work, so we're going to work on the fuel trim and try to speed up the 60 foot. It went pretty fast last time here, 124.6 to 60. We're going to try and get it into the 1-teens, but I don't know if the track will handle it. But and then we probably last pass of the day, we'll turn the boost up and see what it looks like, because I want to get that data of whether or not the exhaust system that I built for Vegas is actually going to work, and if there's an actual improvement here. So the car's been 529, 136 here, so that's its best. So we're hoping to get like sub 515 with these turbos. I don't know, but it'd be cool if it did. So I do know this: when we went 819 in Vegas, that was 26 pounds with these turbos. So it's capable of doing it, and that pass was a mess. So, and then when we ran 529 here, that was on 23 pounds. So at Bakersfield, with the car, with me letting out at about 500 feet, at 27 pounds, it went a 530. So I think there is some potential there. Yeah, so.
Is it going to be the last outing?
And that was with a 130, 160 foot. So I'm almost a tenth faster to the 60, and my 330 was a tenth and a half, a tenth and a 1200ths faster to the 330 here than it was at Bakersfield. So it has the potential to go real fast. So hopefully that all works, because they did the same thing here. I let out here at 500 feet and it went a 532 here on 23 pounds. So it definitely has the potential to go fast. It's just a matter of can I figure it out.
This is the last scheduled outing for these turbos, right?
Yes.
Before the upgrade.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we put the big dogs on and see what it can do. I'm skeptical actually to know if it'll go faster, but like I said, the exhaust side of the new turbo is like 75% bigger than these. So the area that the exhaust has to go through is 75% bigger. So it has to go faster.
One way or another.
I've been saying that for a lot of years. So hopefully the track's here today and we can lay down some power early on in the run. So that's it. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, where's the comments? Anyways, all right, let's do it. the radio.
Fine.
All right.
We are recording. And the mic's plugged in.
Hey, how about that? All right, so that was our first run. We got fairly early into the day. The track prep is really killer, and the turnout actually is really good. It went at 531, 132, 84, almost 133. It's about as good as it gets for this gear ratio combo I have in the trans. And then fastest 60 foot at 122. It did shake a little bit, so we ended up putting more power in it for the next run, but I don't imagine that it's going to go any faster because the turbo's limited. And the fact that it went 531, it proves that the exhaust system had no bearing on performance. So looks like the exhaust housings are an issue, and so the new turbo will open that up and we'll see what that does. But for this next run, it's probably going to be at least 1 pound more boost throughout, and we put more boost on the ramp. So hopefully the ramp, it's all in at 120. So a minute, sorry,
1.2 seconds.
1.2 seconds. There we go. I needed somebody to do the math for me. So yeah, 1.2 seconds. So it's about where the 60 foot time, and if you watch the video, which you're gonna watch right now, if you watch the video, the car wheelies and then it sets the tire down right about where the 60 foot marker is, which is about where the ramp really is just about done. And then it picks the tire up and then it carries it for another 50, 60 feet. So that just tells me that that dip right here, like I need to move the ramp so that it stays and just, you know, so it just stays up, and the goal is to have it do some pretty cool power wheelies, because I could care less about the time. I just want to do a burnout, which I think is the best part. And then, well, I don't know, the wheelie now, the wheelie's it's a toss up, but that's what we're after. We're after wheelies and good burnouts. So the time is just secondary. So there you go, stuck in the 530s.
Like
Fortunately, produces token one. The line first.
Car ain't gonna restart if it shuts down, so. Oh shit. He's gotta shut it down. Oh fuck. Pull it.
That one.
Dude.
I think that's still my fuel tank. Is that your ice box? It filled the fuel tank sitting here on the right. You got the fuel tank a little bit. You got a can, I can dump it, but.
That's literally just the catch can for the radiator.
Yeah, there's something there. Yeah.
Is that water or fuel?
Coolant. Yeah.
The coolant overheated, so it filled the fuel tank.
That's alright, that's alright. Shouldn't go. Shouldn't go for it.
Yeah.
I didn't know you
Well, well, maybe a little bit.
Yeah. 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 No, because it's down on the brake there, he thought he was going to stage in.
Kim, it's one of the front. Yeah, I'm gonna need mine now.
Yeah. Okay, Andrew.
Tell me what to do.
Hey Steve, we'll just push it back and then you can just tell me right over there. Yeah?
Yep. Push. Pushing back. You gonna push? Yeah.
Trying to step out of the groove. Hey, this fender's warm up here by that exhaust.
Yeah, couldn't you have a white car?
Dot darkened. Push on.
Are you trying to go back?
Read something on the back.
All right, people of YouTube, for those of you who didn't quite catch what's going on, the other car ended up stalling right at the lights there, and then
We didn't think about draining the puke tank.
nope. And then this thing sat up on the brake for a little bit, and then sat at idle, started to overheat, ended up puking coolant out the reservoir there. So I think they're going to give us a little bit of time, let the battery charge a little bit, top it off on coolant, make sure we're all good there, and then should go back for what is round 3 of the bracket there. Thank you.
Here. Wait.
Can't get it with my left hand.
Oh, I just gonna crack the valve. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, it went through all the ice. There you go. So we're gonna take our water for the intercooler, dump that on the radiator because it got nice and hot. Sitting up on the brake for like 7 seconds. We waited for them to stage there. So got burned down a little bit.
First, I was pretty.
Run the fan. Hey, Chris, put the fan on. Oh, dead? Put a lot of pressure on that thing. He said the cat's probably bad. But water straight from the intercooler right to the radiator.
It's pretty full.
Is it?
Yeah, it's full. It just got.
Okay.
We probably had a little bit in it.
I hand you this rag too for the catch cam. For the oils, pretty It's got a little bit of moisture around it, but
Got a nice little groove in that rubber.
toast or what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's got a groove on one side, not on the other, so she's not going to seal real good.
That doesn't help the situation, does it? No. It's gonna push straight out.
It boils a lot faster if it's not under pressure. Go to the bigger block.
Got hot sitting on the brake while they stalled there, and then
The other car stalled at the light.
he was sitting there on the brake for like 7 seconds.
So both of you out? What is he
To be determined right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was listening to that, and it's just like, okay, they say
Well,
water.
He was actually staged. The other car was just pre-staged, so
Yeah.
hopefully we'll get to move on, or at the very least maybe rerun it or something, who knows. But yeah, just sitting there and running. Then the battery was dead, so we didn't want to shut it down, so
Yeah.
just happens, you know.
Yeah.
Trying to go those back-to-back rounds with
Yeah.
something that we're having ice down and cool down and charge and everything, so.
Seems like it.
All right, I'm gonna ice this thing down real quick, and then we'll check back in later, see what the actual verdict is.
Chris, what size are your wastegates? 44s?
46.
46? Yeah.
All right, Dragon 2, final coming your way.
Oh,
They're gonna make us rerun it.
What? I mean, you want to win by racing the guy?
True. And I ended up having
Dragon 2, final driver, for suiting up, getting ready to
So you
come
get an
out.
award for high mile an hour of the meet.
Oh, yeah, you had high mile an hour. He has high UT.
Yeah, by a little bit. It's always my. You know what? That is always the case.
Turn it up.
Roadkill. No, we go slower.
Slow down.
Oh.
That last pass was 28 pounds. 28 pounds. It went a tenth smaller than it 23.
Didn't strike the tire.
The Nova over the left
No.
lane. This is a Mopar
It pretty much
versus
did
the
exactly
world.
the same thing it did
Nova.
before. The short times were the same.
748.
And I mean, it was a little off, but not.
The Challenger,
Not enough.
780.
Everything's full again.
The Challenger will need to line the course.
We need the battery to go as long as possible. So, but yeah,
Are you gonna leave the thing running?
Yeah, I think,
Dragon 2, right in
the
front of
problem
you.
is
All
Well, you should have to stop back there this time.
all the glory, the trophies and more coming your way on this one.
No.
You're only
Will Mopar take it?
The other one's
Or is it
two people
Chevrolet
that
going to upset the
one
car?
like three.
Let's
Hopefully
find
one of you
out.
guys would get the buy then because we make those guys run.
Challenger moves forward.
So,
Your only issue may be how long they take to stage and everything with you still sitting there running. The overflow's empty, yeah?
yeah.
Hey, count to 10 and then just let go of the button. You know?
I'll look at it.
I don't think that was. I don't think it's real fair, but you know, it is what it is because they got a curfew, a 4 o'clock curfew, and so
It's like 340, 345, so yeah. Yeah, so let's get the hood back on this thing and ready to go.
Those guys are going to get a race for the moment.
yeah, we're good. I know when to say when, you know. So, but, I mean, even if I won that round, I would need
So whatever you guys agree to is what we're gonna do.
Well, like, you want to do pro treat? Yeah, pro treat.
You want a pro treat?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's a pro treat. Heads up, no breakout.
Sweet.
This is what we signed up for. Two fastest cars on the property. Mopar versus Chevy. It's Mopar versus the world, baby.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, no worries. I mean, now if it was for 10 grand, I could go out and play it. If it walked out, I may be short in line. All right, you guys.
So hands up, pro treat.
Heads up, pro treat.
Hands up, pro treat.
First one gets their win. Right on.
5:47 to a 5:40.
There you go, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What a race. What a race. Margin of victory, 1,400.
Down there.
I kind of figured. I was waiting for the phone call.
I don't have a phone.
I didn't think about that.
I'm just down there like a dead duck.
Oh, shit. All right, do you want to do our race recap right now, or do you want to do it later?
Oh, man, congratulations. I think that was kind of cool, you guys running heads up. Yeah. And you know what? I was giving those Maloof girls a hard time. They're all like nothing but smiles and stuff. They're like all happy and shit. And I'm going, you just lost. I don't understand. So they're so gracious.
Yeah. So, all right. So, let's see. Where do we go? So, semifinals. We had 4 cars left. We went to run our race. We ended up running the Maloof family, Sammy Maloof, and I guess the fuel pump fuse blew or whatever. But while we were trying to stage the car, I sat on the brake for 9 minutes, overheated the trans and the motor. So we pushed it back, and then we got against the curfew, so they just decided to do a grudge race and let the other guys race for the trophy. So there you have it. The low boost tune-up is faster than the high boost tune-up. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.
You were so on that.
No, I've eaten them, right?
I know you did outright. But you know
No,
what
I
I mean?
didn't say though,
You were just on that tree though. Man.
Yeah.
It was freaking bad.
I don't know what
Where are your trophies? Did they show them to you yet?
No.
Hey, where are the trophies at, guys?
Yeah.
Multiple trophies.
How did I do on the license? Horrible.
Yeah, not great.
147. Horrible. I deserve a good slap in the face for that one.
Well, it was better than his. So you're not only going to win the fastest mile an hour of everybody on the property today,
Nice.
but this is the other one that you deserve. I've seen your car, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that very much, Steve.
So well
Right on,
deserved.
buddy.
Pull those out of the bags.
Mopars represented really strong today. And I like how we just did that heads up thing. That's really
Hey, thanks for putting this on, man.
well, thank you.
Yeah,
I know
it's cool.
I know it's a lot of time, money, and energy just to get you. So
I
thank
know.
you.
Thank you, Steve.